Hello all, it's Stanley. He's back here on August 31st. Bet you guys didn't think I'd show. Second that I begun this video, I realized how poor of a decision I have made to make a promise on the internet. Nonetheless, I'm here to begin Stanley's Challenge. So, for those of you who don't know what Stanley's Challenge is, or don't realize why I would name it after myself, just kind of did. Stanley's Challenge is for me to read 52 books in a year as the definitive books you should read before you die. And so this week, we are starting with Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. Before I start talking about this book, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do. For those of you who haven't been here yet, there will be one video today on Sunday of me reading the first page as well as talking about what I've heard about the book. And whenever I finish it, whether it be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, it's probably going to be earlier in the week because I have Labor Day to read this book, so I'm going to do that. And then I will make a review of the book and how I liked it and how it fits into my challenge. And, you know, just general stuff about the book. So, you know, I feel myself saying book 500 times, and I have places to go, and you probably have places to go, so I'm going to make this short. Just dive right in. So what I've heard about Heart of Darkness, I don't know if you can see it, but that's the book. It's actually really short, so I don't know what to expect with the text. You can't even see it, I bet, but it's really, really small. So, you know, I'm on like a 5th grade reading level, so I feel like this is gonna be a mistake. But I read the back, but he's like this Polish writer, Joseph Conrad, whatever. His original name was whatever that is. But anyways, let's just dive right in and read the first page, alright? Nice and crisp. Yeah. His original name was Joseph Theodor Conrad Korzezinski. I don't even know what that is. Alright, let's begin. Heart of Darkness. The Nelly, a cruising yawl, swung to her anchor without a flutter of the sails and was at rest. The flood had made, the wind was nearly calm, and being bound down the river, the only thing for it was to come to and wait for the turn of the tide. The sea reach of the Thames stretched before us like the beginning of an interminable waterway. In the offing, the sea and the sky were welded together without a joint, and in the luminous space the tan sails of the barges drifting up with the tide seemed to stand still in red clusters of canvas, sharply peaked, with gleams of varnished spritz. I don't know what that is. A haze rested on the low shores that ran out to the sea in vanishing flatness. The air was dark above Gravesend, and farther back still seemed condensed into a mournful gloom, brooding motionless over the biggest and the greatest town on earth. The director of companies was our captain and our host. We four affectionately watched his back as he stood in the bows looking to seaward. I feel like it should be looking seaward, but okay. On the whole river there was nothing that looked half so nautical. He resembled a pilot, which to a seaman is trustworthiness personified. It was difficult to realize his work was not out there in the luminous estuary, but behind him, within the brooding gloom. Between us there was, as I have already said somewhere, the bond of the sea. Besides holding our hearts together through long periods of separation, it had the effect of making us tolerant of each other's yarns and even convictions. The lawyer, the best of old fellows, had, because of his many years and many virtues, the only cushion on deck, and was lying on the only rug. The accountant had brought out already a box of dominoes, and was toying architecturally with the bones. Marlowe sat cross-legged right aft, leaning against the mizzen-mast. I don't know what that is. He had sunken cheeks, a yellow complexion, a straight back, an ascetic aspect. Wow, I'm just learning all kinds of new words when I read this. And with his arms dropped, the palms of hands outwards, resembled an idol. The director, satisfied the anchor had good hold, made his way aft and sat down among us. Well, that was quite the first page of a book I've never read before. I can't say that I hated it. I mean, there's not really much to say. It was a lot of words, and I learned a couple. I probably should Google search exactly what mizzenmast and ascetic. I'm just going to put the word on the screen, and you guys try to pronounce it and make fun of me still. Yeah, I swear, there are like 5 words on here I've never heard before. I am afraid. You know, it seemed like a good start. It was, you know, I don't know really what to say about it. It was cool. It had a bunch of words. I mean, every first page has a bunch of words, so I mean, something special. I'm gonna try to guess the ending of the book just reading the front page. The boat's gonna crash, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna try with this one. But yeah, I'm gonna start reading, edit this video, and for those of you who are reading with me, good luck reading Heart of Darkness. I'm afraid of all the big words, so I think I'm gonna have to study some SAT vocabulary and get to work. So thanks for watching. I will see you when I finish this book, possibly on the 6th of September, but probably not because, you know, I'm fast. Oh, and by the way, if you're following my calendar, today is the 31st. I'm not sneaky. I'm not anything. I filmed this video at the beginning of Sunday at like, what time is it? Well, I don't know why I checked the book for the time. I left my phone downstairs, so I'm just gonna assume it's like 1 p.m. I'm gonna edit this video today and put it out today. So thanks for watching. Winky face. I don't like looking at the screen. It's not fun. It's not fun.